Sorry, I'm just a little late with the announcement. I didn't sleep well last night because I got a preview of the Halloween event when 2 bats flew into my apartment at 5:30 in the morning. Anyway, Halloween Part 2 has been announced, and it keeps the tricks and treats coming, apparently. The costumes are finally here. It's Halloween. Pokémon Go Halloween Part 2, The Spooky Festival, runs from Thursday, October 27th at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, November 1st at 10 a.m. local time. This is in addition to Halloween Part 1, which we talked about last week. The Pokémon that are wearing costumes this year include Vulpix wearing a spooky festival costume, Ninetales wearing a spooky festival costume, Gengar wearing a spooky festival costume, Pumpkaboo wearing a spooky festival costume, and Gourgeist wearing a spooky festival costume. I'm gonna be honest, none of these costumes look all that great. They're pretty small. The Gengar hat is okay, but like, how many costumed Gengars have we had at this point? The announcement says there's timed research, but I'm pretty sure this is the same timed research that we talked about during Part 1. It's the same $1 ticket and $5 ticket. If you want to learn more about those, watch the Part 1, Halloween Part 1 video after this. And same with the special research. There is special research featuring Yamask and Galarian Yamask. And of course, shiny Galarian Yamask will be available for the first time in Pokemon Go. That's the same special research, again, that we talked about during Part 1. It's going to run through the entire Halloween Part 1 and Part 2. In eggs, we have the following Pokemon in 7-kilometer eggs. These are the same Pokemon from Part 1, aren't they? Yamask, Galarian Yamask, Phantump, Golett, and Noibat. Both Galarian Yamask and Noibat will be shiny for the first time, but I think that's the same egg pool as Part 1. Oh, and something that I kind of glossed over when reading the Part 1 announcement is that Noibat hatched from these eggs will also have a greater chance of being shiny than Noibat found in the wild. This is the first time that that's really happened in Pokemon Go. Typically, the shiny rates have been the same for a Pokemon no matter how you get it, whether it's in the wild, in a raid, in eggs, whatever, the shiny rate is always the same. But starting with this event, they're actually telling us that Noibat's shiny odds will be higher in 7-kilometer eggs. So I'm guessing it's probably like a full odds shiny in the wild, but in eggs, it might be like perma-boost 1 in 64 at best. I don't think it's going to be super boosted to like a 1 in 20 legendary rate. 1 in 64 at best, which is the same rate as Riolu, which I still haven't hatched, and a lot of other baby Pokemon. So yeah, the odds still not very good, considering how much money it costs to hatch a lot of eggs, but at least it'll be boosted. Wild encounters for Halloween Part 2. These are different. Pikachu wearing a Halloween Mischief costume, which I think was from last Halloween. Vulpix wearing the Spooky Festival costume. Zubat, which I encountered 2 of last night, or hopefully they were Noibat, and I'm gonna get 2 shiny Noibat, I think is what that was last night. Anyway, the rest of the wild Pokemon: Haunter, Spinarak, Murkrow, Mischievous, Sableye, Shuppet, Dusclops, Piplup wearing a Halloween Mischief costume, Yamask, Golett, Phantump, and Pumpkaboo wearing the Spooky Festival costume. Avatar updates, we already talked about those. The Spooky pose now is animated and actually looks pretty cool. The Dusclops costume, head wrap, and Zubat headband, oh my god, I probably have to get that, will be available in the shop. Lavender Town music will be playing. We'll have event bonuses: double candy for catching Pokemon, double candy for hatching Pokemon, double candy for transferring Pokemon. Trainers level 31 and above will receive 1 guaranteed Candy XL when walking with their buddy. Same candy bonuses as Part 1. Origin Form Giratina will be in raids, and it will know Shadow Force. So Origin Form Giratina caught before Tuesday, November 1st at 10 a.m. will know Shadow Force. In raids during Halloween Part 2, 1-star raids will feature Sableye, Purloin, Yamask, Galarian Yamask, and Phantump. 3-star raids will feature Gengar with a costume, Umbreon, Drifblim wearing a costume, Drapion, and Phantump. In 5-star raids, it's Origin Form Giratina, and in Mega raids, Mega Banette. Field research tasks during the event will lead to encounters with Pikachu wearing a costume, Vulpix wearing a costume, Shuppet, Piplup wearing a costume, Duskull, Yamask, Galarian Yamask, and Phantump, and we'll also have tasks rewarding Gengar and Absol Mega Energy. That's it. I mean, Halloween Part 2, it's like a lot of the same stuff as Halloween Part 1, but some Pokemon are wearing costumes. That's it. And bats might fly into your apartment. I'm a little bummed that they didn't bring back some of the better Halloween costumes that we've had. I feel like Piplup is not that exciting. The Pikachu costume's not very good. We've had some pretty good costume Pokemon, but a lot of those good costumes were lined up with those plushies actually being sold in the Pokemon Center, at the Pokemon Center website. I think for that Halloween where we got those really good costumes, they were kind of just promoting those new items being available for sale. But still, overall, a very good event. Halloween is always a fun time in Pokemon Go. It's gonna feel extra festive this year. So that's it for Halloween Part 2. If you missed the Part 1 announcement, you can check out that video right here. Let me know down in the comments which part are you more excited for. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.